All right, so you think you know how the Tupac story ends? Think again. We're diving into one of hip-hop's biggest mysteries, the death of Tupac Shakur.
And it's more than just rumors, right? It gets you thinking, who was Tupac? What did he stand for? Why is everyone still talking about it?
Exactly. Quick recap for anyone who might not know, Tupac Shakur, legendary, no doubt, rapper, poet, activist, the whole package, gunned down in Vegas, September 7th, 1996. Just like that, gone. 6 days later, gone, but definitely not forgotten.
Can't forget the background, though. East Coast, West Coast, this huge she rivalry. Tupac is with Death Row Records, Boogie Smalls, Bad Boy Records. And it wasn't just diss tracks, you know, real danger there. Tupac had already been shot 2 years before.
Heavy stuff for sure. So tensions are HIGH, and that brings us to the theory, the one that just won't die. The Tupac maybe, just maybe, planned the whole thing, faked his own death to get out.
And this theory, well, it connects to something Tupac was really into, Machiavelli, that Italian philosopher, The Prince, that book. Tupac was all over that stuff.
Hold up. You're saying his lyrics, they could be dot clues, like a hidden message about disappearing. Okay, now you've got me hooked. Break it down for me.
Okay, so think about this Tupac's last album. He uses this name Machiavelli. The album, the Don Illuminati, the 7-day theory. And get this, the number 7. September 7th, the shooting. September 13th, he's gone. 7 days.
You're giving me chills. Seriously,
Yeah.
like he's dropping hints right in front of us.
Yeah.
And we know Tupac, the man, was a lyrical genius. Any particular lines that stand out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hail Mary, that song. He's got this line, I heard it's resurrection, ain't no tellin'. I mean, come on. Makes you wonder, right?
This is where it gets really interesting, right? We've got Machiavelli, we've got this album title, we've got lyrics. BT people say they've seen him alive. What about those stories? Are any of those for real?
Jareel is pushing it. I mean, people swear up and down they've seen him. Cuba comes up a lot. His aunt, Assata Shakur, she got political asylum there, right?
Right.
So every few years, bam! Another photo, another video. Gotta be Tupac, right?
Like that one. Super blurry, dude's got a bandana, and everyone's like, it's him! It's gotta be!
Exactly. It's like people want it so bad. Any little thing is proof. We see what we want to see sometimes, you know, even when it's not really there.
We want him back, fighting the good fight. I get it. But, okay, let's say, for a second, we forget about the sightings, right? There's still some weird stuff about how it all went down. That night, the aftermath, people say something's fishy.
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky. Okay, so no one's ever seen official autopsy photos, not the public anyway. And then there's the cremation. Happened super fast. Day after he died, he's gone.
That's kind of strange, right? I mean, huge star like Tupac, you'd think they'd take their time and ensure it's all by the book.
You'd think. But the problem is no one's saying much. And when they don't give you answers, that's when people start coming up with their own answers, right? Look, sometimes families want cremation, quick religious reasons, whatever.
Sure.
But in this case, all the secrecy, it just adds fuel to the fire, you know?
So maybe no smoking gun, no proof of a cover-up, but still. Makes you wonder. So the mystery's part of his legacy now.
100%. And it goes deeper than that. Tupac wasn't just a rapper, a performer. He was a voice. He spoke for people who never got heard, hope, resistance, all that. So when he died, it was more than just a death, you know, like a whole part of something died with him.
So if he's out there,
Okay.
somewhere, that hope's still alive too. Even if it's just an idea.
Right. And his music still hits hard, still means something. All these years later, we're here talking about him, arguing about him, like he's still here. That says something.
It's almost like, even if you don't believe the theories, you got to think about them. It makes you realize what he meant, you know?
It's true. Tupac, he did things his way, his whole life. And then just another unsolved case, another rapper gone too soon. Doesn't quite fit, does it?
No way, he's too big for that. It's a real force of nature. Challenge everything, everyone. So if anyone could pull off something like this, disappear, make us all wonder, it's Tupac. The ultimate story he could tell, right?
Right. Imagine that he planned it all. The ultimate rebellion. Sticking it to the industry, the whole system.
Going out on top.
Yeah.
Not just a rapper, a legend, but someone who outsmarted everyone.
And we're here years later still talking about it, still wondering. That's the power of Tupac.
So we've gone deep. Theories, the facts, the legacy. What's the bottom line? What do we want people to take away from all of this?
At the end of the day, believe what you want. But think about the WHY. Why are we still talking about this? Why can't we let go?
It's bigger than just Tupac, right? It's about what he stood for, that impact he had, making us question everything.
He wasn't afraid of anything, spoke his mind no matter what. That's powerful, and people connect with that, even now.
He made you think.
Yeah.
Made you uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
And in a world full of noise, fake news, all that,
Yeah.
that's more important than ever, to look for the truth.
Exactly.
So there you have it, the Tupac Shakur story. Did it end in 96, or is there more to it? Victim or mastermind? We've laid it all out there. Now it's your turn to decide.